It looks like just an ordinary small bowl, but inside, I want to mix two ingredients that shouldn't meet.
This is silicone sealant, a material that's usually super strong, heat-resistant, and even waterproof. But how about I challenge its strength today?
And here's the opposite: kerosene, a highly flammable liquid that can react strangely when it comes into contact with certain substances.
There is only one question. What will happen if these two ingredients come together?
I took a small amount of silicone and slowly poured it into the clear bowl. Not much, just enough, just right for this little experiment. The texture was still soft, dense, and sticky, like freshly opened glue. Now it's time for the second ingredient: kerosene, a clear liquid, but make no mistake, it can cause any ingredient to react strangely if it's not compatible. Once the silicone and kerosene are thoroughly mixed, it looks calm on the surface, but if you look closer, the texture starts to change.
Now it's time for me to test it. There's a wooden board in front of me that I marked in the center earlier. I'm going to apply this silicone and kerosene mixture with a brush, slowly, so the results are clearly visible. We'll see if this mixture still sticks perfectly, or if it fails completely.
On to the second experiment. This time, I'm using cardboard, and I've marked the center. This is so it's clear which side I've coated with the silicone and kerosene mixture and which I haven't. We'll see if the results are the same or completely different. Now, on to the third experiment. Still using wood, but this time I'm using more of the mixture than before. I wonder if I increase the amount, will the reaction be stronger, or will it not react at all? Next, I'll add the red food coloring. The goal is to make this side look different so we can clearly distinguish which side uses the mixture and which doesn't. I'll stir it slowly until the color blends perfectly. Now the mixture looks more striking, but will the results change? Now it's time to dry it. Let's see how fast it hardens and whether it's as strong as regular silicone. Let's continue. Now it's time to test it. Once the drying process is complete, it's time to see the final result. Does this mixture of silicone and kerosene really have any benefits? We rinse the surface of the wood with water that has been mixed with the previous mixture. Watch closely. When the water hits the coated surface, it doesn't soak in. It just slides off, like water on a lotus leaf. But on the plain side, it's the opposite.
The water soaks right in, darkening the wood instantly. The difference is crystal clear. The coated side stays protected. The plain one absorbs everything.
And when I tried it on cardboard, it was the same. The coated side repelled the water, while the plain one got soaked instantly. Looks like this mix works not only on wood, but on other surfaces too.
On the wooden side, where I applied the mix, I painted the left area with color. The result is still the same, waterproof. But with paint, it looks brighter and more polished. So this mix not only protects, but also enhances the surface.
Don't go anywhere, stay tuned, because next we'll move to the second experiment, and this one might surprise you. First, prepare a small bowl. Then pour in the silicone, just enough for what we need. Not too much, we'll need to mix it smoothly later.
Next, we add kerosene into the bowl. Pour it slowly, just a little at a time. We don't want the mix to get too thin.
This time, we're doing it differently. Into the silicone and kerosene mix, we add a bit of cement. I'm really curious to see what happens when these three materials combine. After mixing it evenly, we apply it to the cracked wall. Spread it gently with the spatula, making sure every gap is completely sealed. After drying, I ran the test. The texture isn't as hard as I expected. But what amazed me, it's completely waterproof. The water couldn't pass through at all. We'll keep testing to make it even better. Don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss the next experiment.